What's going on, everybody? My name is Block the Boss, and today we are going to talk Super Bowl. Because holy crap, did the 49ers blow this game. So let's take a look at it. So today, we're going to talk about Super Bowl 54. A great one. A really fun game to watch. The Chiefs going on to beat the San Francisco 49ers in a fourth quarter drama-filled game. 49ers are up 20-10 going into the fourth quarter. Chiefs have the ball. Patrick Mahomes doing Pat Mahomes things. Throwing the ball down the field, doing a good job keeping the momentum going. Giving the Chiefs the opportunity to keep themselves in the game. Then, after kind of a bad throw, kind of didn't give him the right pocket, fumbled the ball a little bit while still up for grabs, goes behind him. San Francisco intercepts the ball, giving them the ball with about 10 to 11 minutes left of the game. You're up by 10 points. You're up by 10 points, and there's 10 minutes left of the game. It's a two-possession game at the least. And you continue to pass the ball. My gosh, you have the best running game in the NFL, arguably the best running game in the NFL, and it's been working all game. It's given you all 20 of those points. You're going to allow the Chiefs offense, arguably the best offense in the league, by the way. They gave you the ball for you to give them back the ball in 3 downs, only wasting about another minute or 2 off the clock. Giving Patrick Mahomes the opportunity to score again, which ultimately resulted in you giving up 21 points in 10 minutes. How do you do that? I really have a hard time understanding how you do that. How do you allow the Chiefs to score 21 points in the biggest game of your life in the matter of 10 minutes? My gosh, you're kidding me, right? You had everything in your favor up to that point. All you had to do was do what you've been doing all game long. What has got you to this point? 10-20. What has gotten you to that 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter? What has brought you all the way to the biggest game of your life? Just to pass the ball with not a pass-efficient offense. Giving the ball back to a team who has literally scored 50 points in an AFC championship game. It just blows my mind how the coaching staff thought it was a good idea to risk giving the ball back to that kind of offense. That's first of all. Because honestly, it's not the first time that this has happened in Super Bowl history. Let's take it back to the Patriots versus the Falcons, 28-3 going into the half. The Patriots came back and scored enough times in the second half to take the game into overtime, and winning the game in overtime. I just don't understand. I don't understand how you allow that to happen. It doesn't make any sense to me. Here's what I would have done. I, of course, am not a coach. I'm not an NFL coach. I want to make that clear. I am not an NFL coach. I'm not an expert. I'm not an analyst. But here's what I'm going to tell you on a logical base here. Just run the ball. That's all you had to do was run the ball. Run the clock. You could have ran the rest of the clock with the time that you had the ball. I think they averaged about 4 yards per carry. So I just did my stat check, and the 49ers averaged 6.4 yards per run in the game. 6.4. That's more than half the yards you need to get a first down. So I don't understand why you would have passed a single time after you had gotten that possession back after Mahomes threw his second interception. You were up by 10 points, and you give the ball back to Jimmy and what could you, I don't know how else you could have ruined that for yourself. You just had to run the ball. And I think I just don't understand it. I just don't understand. 10 points, 10 minutes left, 10 points. And not only did they didn't just beat them by a little bit, they beat them by 11 points, I think. They beat them by 11 points. They didn't just beat them by a little bit. They beat them by more points than they were down by 10 minutes left of the game. You tell me. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Do you think if the 49ers would have ran the ball and been a little bit more smart with the ball, do you think they would have won that game? Or do you think the Chiefs would have still came back and won that game? I like to see what you guys say in the comments because, of course, again, I'm not an expert, but I like talking about these things. But if you did like this video, give me a like and subscribe to my channel. We're trying to grow big. We're trying to grow a little bit, grow an audience. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And again, if you do have some thoughts, leave me some thoughts down in the comments below. Did you enjoy the Super Bowl? Did you throw a party? Let me know. But we'll see you in the next one.